Guys, it's Grant and Yoshi. This is Yoshi. She's a beautiful chow chow. Got a purple tongue. Not very good at swimming. At least the breed is. We haven't ever taken her swimming, but she's a wonderful girl. She's just awesome. So I just want to make a video about the awesome benefits of doing calisthenics every single morning, or rising of the sun, beautiful sun, that gives us life. So I've been doing a 3-day rotation of basically 10 pull-ups, 20 push-ups, and 30 leg exercises like squats, lunges, plyo jumps. Usually if it's plyo, I'll only do like 10, but I want to kind of increase that. And so the 3-day rotation is I'll do explosive reps one day, and then I'll do full range of motion reps the next day with pauses included. And for push-ups, that also usually means if I don't have parallel bars or parallettes to do the push-ups on and go to full depth, then I will use my fingertips, spread them out, do 10 fingertip and 20 knuckle push-ups on these two knuckles right there. So that's a good way to just get a few extra inches, and then you can go like a little bit deeper into that push-up. And the third day is an asymmetrical day, and that's what I'm doing today. So it's just like side to side archer push-ups and archer pull-ups. Essentially, I just pull to the side and then I return to the starting position, whether it's the pull-up or the push-up. And then I just did some of, I'll just show you guys real quick. It's basically a classic squat. So the classic squat, and you might not get to full depth on this, but you want to spread your feet about this wide. So, like, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 4 foot widths away from your original position. It should feel like you were going to do like a really wide squat or a sumo style deadlift or something. And you just face your feet forward and you drop your hips back while you bend your knee at the same time. So it's not just the hips and it's not just the knee, it's the hips and the knee. Okay? And then you sit back and you can actually turn once you get better at it. It's out of focus. There you go. And you can actually turn nice and slow, keeping your chest up. And use your hand if you need to. Use your hands to get in and out of the positions. You can push into it from here, or if you get to that point where you can actually use no hands, you just basically push this leg this way, and then you rotate this hip towards, so rotate this hip that way and rotate this hip that way. So it's basically the same direction of rotation, and then you just push up. So I'll do 30 of those now. Just started today, first asymmetrical day in a while, so I just started doing those. This is what the archer push-ups look like. Boom. 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 So you see my elbows go straight back instead of to the side. Just try to keep them forcing straight back. But yeah, I've been doing variations of push-ups, pull-ups, and squats basically every day for probably 3 weeks or so. I added the second set of reps last week, I didn't always adhere to it, but I always did at least one set. So just start small if you're going to do a calisthenics challenge like I'm doing. And I don't plan to stop. I plan to just keep going, keep pushing. And they've gotten easier because you just you get to the point where if you really focus on the form and you do it kind of right after you just recovered for the night through sleeping, you should be fresh. You should be able to do them with ease. And the thing is, doing 2 sets, that's a way to just build up to more volume and everything just gradually. And then maybe next week I'll do 3 sets, maybe even tomorrow. But just it's a way to get into your body, to have your will and your intention start to get set for the day. Like, I want to do something productive now because I feel just good in my body. So that's one thing that I really encourage you guys to do, is do some kind of calisthenics every single morning that requires a bit of strength, but not to exhaustion, just to get you moving, to get the blood flowing, to get the lymph moving. Exercise and movement will move your lymph as well. Everything that you're doing as you're moving around in the world, that's also moving your inside body, and that's just as important as what you seek to do in the world, what your supposed duties are, and what you feel passionate to do. You have to focus on the internal environment as well as the external. Be aware of both. So that's just one, rising routine you could do. And yeah, I want to show you guys later down the road when I get to more sets and everything. There's lots of people out there who do tons of reps of that stuff every day, and it looks kind of extreme at first, but if you look at them, they've built up to it over many days, weeks, months, years. So there was this one guy I just read about in this raw vegan recipe book. In the introduction, it had a really solid introduction of just all the different aspects of raw food and raw veganism. And this one guy, Peter Ragnar, apparently got an unofficial world record for doing 1,000 push-ups in something like 23 minutes, which is absolutely insane. If you try to calculate that speed in your head, you're just wow. So there's some pretty crazy stuff that people are doing out there, especially on raw food diets, and you don't have to go too far. Well, you might have to go certain lengths to find specific strength disciplines or whatever. I don't know that many who do strongman stuff. Other than Peter Ragnar, he had another unofficial world record or something. It was holding 7 plates that equaled 165 pounds with just one hand. Just pinched it like that and just held it. So that's pretty strongman shit. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can do with your body, and calisthenics is kind of the basics, the foundation of that. And my front lever has definitely gotten better. It's basically when you hold on to a pull-up bar, just imagine me horizontal, and you just hold your body out straight. So I've been able to have straighter elbows and also just feel stronger through my core to my toes. And that's probably because of the pull-ups, because front lever is mostly lats, just pulling yourself into that position. So do your daily calisthenics. You will enjoy it. It'll get you a quick boost to the day, and then you can do some yoga or something afterwards. Not yogurt, but yoga. So love, vision, and strength. Peace out, y'all.